Spider-Man, the Orange Goblin. Miles Morales swung through the bustling streets of New York City, the wind blowing through his hair as he patrolled the city as Spider-Man. The sun was shining, and it seemed like another typical day for our friendly neighborhood superhero. Little did Miles know that a new threat was lurking in the shadows, ready to throw the city into chaos. Miles landed on a rooftop, peering down at the streets below. He noticed a strange green haze spreading through the air, enveloping the city in an eerie glow. Curiosity getting the better of him, Miles swung down to investigate. As he landed, he noticed a figure stumbling towards him. It was none other than Donald Trump, the former president of the United States. Miles raised an eyebrow. "Mr. Trump? What are you doing here?" Trump looked up at Miles, his face twisted and contorted. "I have taken the Oz formula, Morales. I am the Orange Goblin now." Miles couldn't help but let out a chuckle. "Really? The Orange Goblin? I've heard better supervillain names." The Orange Goblin's eyes blazed with anger. "You dare mock me, Morales? I have incredible power now." Miles decided to engage in a debate with the Orange Goblin, hoping to reason with him. "Look, Mr. Goblin, I understand that you have some valid points, but your greed is unbound. You can't just go around causing chaos and destruction." The Orange Goblin crossed his arms, a sly smile creeping across his face. "Ah, but Morales, I've always been a businessman at heart. I know how to make things happen. The world needs a leader like me." Miles sighed, realizing that reasoning with the Orange Goblin would be an uphill battle. "You may have a point there, but your methods are not the way to bring about positive change. You can't just trample on people's lives for your own gain." The Orange Goblin chuckled menacingly. "I'm afraid you're too naive, Morales. Power is what matters. People respect power." Miles shook his head. "No, Mr. Goblin. People respect those who use their power responsibly, those who fight for justice and equality. I won't let you harm innocent lives." With that, Miles leaped into action, launching himself at the Orange Goblin. The two engaged in a fierce battle, their powers clashing against each other. Sparks flew as Miles fought to protect the city he loved. Despite the Orange Goblin's immense strength, Miles managed to outsmart him, using his agility and quick thinking to gain the upper hand. He webbed up the Orange Goblin, immobilizing him. As the police arrived to take the defeated villain away, Miles couldn't help but feel a twinge of sadness. He had hoped to reason with the Orange Goblin, but sometimes, certain battles couldn't be won with words alone. Miles swung away, back into the New York skyline, knowing that his duty as Spider-Man was never ending. He would continue to protect the city, standing up for what was right, and fighting against those who sought to harm it. The end. Remember to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Drop your suggestions for the next story in the comments below. Till next time.